Good morning, everybody. So it is 7:41 on August 6th. We've just enjoyed a full 0-day at Sisters. We got a hitch. We didn't even get a hitch. We got a ride from Frank Ziebert this morning. He was at the hotel at 7 o'clock, right on time, and he got us to the trailhead by 7:40. So we've been on trail now for about maybe just 100 feet, and we are now entering what looks like the Mount Washington Wilderness area, and we've got miles and miles and miles of this lava rock, and this is brutal. The trail is not good, so I won't be doing a lot of videoing. I need to balance and pay attention, but it's going to be a great day. We'll see you guys up trail. Hey everyone. So it's been a rough day so far. The trail is just riddled with lava rocks, and it just chews the ankle up. We did about, I don't know, 2.5 miles of it, pretty much straight up. And then we got to a tree section, and it was nice dirt, trail riddled with, pine needles. It's nice and soft. Now we're back in this junk again with these rocks, and it just, man, every step your ankle twists and bows, and it's just painful. And on top of it, you got a heavy pack. So be glad when I'm out of the lava rock. So there you go. I think this was driving up here, there was an old burned out section from 2016. I think that's what this fire was from. Like 3 or 4 years ago. That's what Frank was telling me anyway. He said back when that fire came through, they actually got evacuated for a couple of weeks. He lives just on the outskirts of town, so his house was a little bit closer to the fire than a lot of people's, but their house was fine and no issues. It all worked out. But this is that trail I'm talking about. Look at that. Just beats up your feet. You have to watch where every footstep goes. But I don't know, maybe it won't go on too much longer. I don't know where a rerun is. It's back there somewhere. Hola, ¿cómo están todos? Hello. are y'all doing? So I'm about half a mile maybe outside of the Big Lake Youth Camp. And I've got cell service, as you can see. I've been communicating with Kilo and Double Take. While I was taking a 0 in Sisters, they passed. They're going to the next road, which they're there now, and they're hitching into Sisters, and they're going to take a 0. So they were briefly in front of me, but then in a couple of days, they'll be another day behind me. It's interesting, they've been about a day behind me this whole time. Telling me every time that they got to a trail registry sign-in location, I was there like the day before. So, kind of cool. All right, so what we got? We got a couple of signs here. Same old. Pacific Crest Trail, baby. Love ya. Yeah, so they're gonna go into Sisters and take a day off and then get out of here. What's today? Today's Tuesday. They'll 0 all day Wednesday. They'll get out of here Thursday. I'll probably be 2 days in front of them, but we'll all hook up again. It's just the way the trail works. But yeah, so Big Lake Youth Camp. We're just gonna buzz in there and get a burger and a drink. Not gonna spend the night because it's only been 11 miles, and maybe try to get 5 or 6 more before dark. Depends on how much time we spend there. Doesn't really matter. All right. As you can see, I'm getting near civilization because the phone keeps dinging. All right, get with you guys at the youth camp. Peace. All right, everybody. So about a mile and a half off trail, I got to the Big Lake Youth Camp, as you can see. And there's a bunch of stuff going on. There's school buses everywhere, and I hear hooting and hollering, and there's Rerun right there. And he's finding out where we need to go, and they brought in a lot of sawdust bark. Look at this whole thing. Holy cow. Wow. Lemonade stand. I'm gonna make a little money there. I'm gonna make some lemonade and sell it right there a little later. But we're gonna go in and check in, get us something to eat, and then bug out. In, out, quick. And this is the headquarters, Big Lake Mall. And they're not giving us much to go on here. How's it going? Enough of that. All right, so that was the Big Lake. That was the Big Lake Youth Camp, and a little too much for me. It's a bunch of hooting and hollering, and it was loud. And I understand them wanting to keep PCT hikers away from the kids, so, and I totally agree with that. But they had us up in the top of the A-frame, and it wasn't air conditioned, so it was really super hot. And then everybody was hooting and hollering and praising Jesus, and which I have nothing against, but it was just really loud. So that's the Big Lake Youth Camp. Let's get back on trail. Hey everybody, welcome back to trail. So we got out of the youth camp a little while ago. We hiked a couple miles, 2 or 3 miles, and it was just so hot. So there was a lake. It was just actually more of a stagnant pond. We decided to crash out in there for a minute, took a little nap, got some water, took off my shoes and socks, soaked the feet. Now we're pushing forward. There's been some thunderstorms to the northeast of us, and I don't know if the GoPro will pick them up, but I can sure hear them, and I can see the dark clouds over there. Not too worried. I would invite the rain. It's just the lightning with all this firewood around that's a problem. There was actually advisements come in through the PCTA and down there at the youth camp. You know, they got 500 kids there. They're out in the middle of all this too, so they're obviously watching it. But it's a good day. It's a Good day to be walking across America. Yo! I'm coming! So that was... that was... rerun. Oh, I'm videoing as well! Okay, so... Alright, appreciate it. So the cat's out of the bag. Check this stuff out. Alright, ready for this? You ready for this? We've done it 1,900 times. 1,900 times we've done this. Look at that. I've walked 2,000 miles. Oh, man. 2,000 miles. 2,000 miles, brother. 2,000 miles, everybody. 2,000. Oh my gosh. Ah, yeah. Oh my gosh. 2,000 miles.
2,000 miles.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
It's a lot of energy bars.
Oh. Oh, that's a lot of Cliff Bars. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of stickers, a lot of Cliff Bars. Oh. Amen, hallelujah. 2,000 miles. All right, guys, there it is. You saw it. 2,000 miles, PCT. All right, I'm gonna turn this off, take some pictures. I'm gonna do a little Facebook Live now, so. Man, I was that close to losing it. That close. Still might. Yeah. So we've got bonus stuff that has 2,000 miles is what we've hiked. Oh. Yes. 2,000 miles. No one ever can take that away. All right, we'll get with you guys later. You guys have all heard the joke, how did the fish tank cross the road? I tried not to get hit. Alright, so this is Santium Pass. I'm going to try to do this without getting run over. Why did the fish tank cross the road? To get to the other side. 2,000 miles, baby. Woo! King Kong ain't got nothing on me. All right, so obviously I'm not crying anymore. 2,000 miles. Not too bad. Not too bad. 650 more. Let's do this. All right, everybody, Fish Tank here. So I just did a little Facebook Live video. I wanted to get this on the GoPro, but so we are about 3 or 4 miles north of Santium Pass, where Santium Pass crosses the, where the PCT crosses the highway there. It's a major highway, but just north of us, we got smoke jumper planes, and they're circling, and their smoke jumpers are bailing out of they're parachuting 2 at a time. Each time they loop around, 2 more are going. So they're dropping smoke jumpers just north of us. So rerun ran up the hill and looked over, and he said he couldn't see any smoke, but that plane keeps going around and around and around, and every time it circles around up top, it's dropping smoke jumpers in, a couple of dozen or so. That's just crazy. So you know, our evac route is that pond, should something happen. And we're also in a burn area from 2015 or 2016, so there's not a ton of fuel. But here comes Here comes that plane again. Check out how close it is. Watch this.
Dropping firefighters all around.
So yeah, this is just epic. How exciting, right? I hope there's, I mean, I'm not worried about getting burned alive and dying. I just don't want the inconvenience of having to bug out. Here's our tent site. We had to cuddle tonight because there's no flat spots. But yeah, so there you go, smoke jumpers. Epic. And the wind's blowing to this way. It's blowing towards where they're coming from. So you can see the reeds over there kind of blowing. Wow. But yeah, there goes the plane off in the...
Yeah, there's definitely fire in this area somewhere.
Crazy.
To be dropping smoke jumpers.
Crazy.
This guy's been dropping firefighters.
Well, Rerun's gonna run back up the hill and get a couple of the smoke jumpers on video. I'm too tired to run up the hill. I'm not gonna do that. He's a little more nervous than I am. I'm not worried about it. I'm really not. I just don't want the inconvenience. I just do not want the inconvenience. So there's my evac route. So the plane just went behind that ridge. Let me turn this on back here. Plane went behind the ridge. It's circling. It was coming right over the top of us. Crazy. I can hear it. Huh. I'll let this run just for a few more minutes.
What's going on, Dean?
Okay, here it comes. Man, here it comes. Look at that. Guys getting that on video? So every time that plane circles over that ridge, it's dropping smoke jumpers, firefighters, parachuters. Crazy. All right, guys. The epic adventure continues. Fish tank out. It's gonna be a good night. I can tell. All right, everybody, we'll try this again. I just videoed this, but something was wrong with the GoPro. There we go. Wow, that's bright. So, update. The planes that were circling around were smoke jumpers. I ended up getting a text from Craig Wiedenhoff, a buddy of mine, goes by the name of Fireweed, hiked the PCT last year. A lot of you guys saw him on the vlog. Retired battalion chief out of San Francisco, or Sacramento Fire Department. He got a hold of Oregon State Wildlife Dispatch, and there was a fire about a quarter to a half of a mile in front of us on the PCT. But they got smoke jumpers in there quick. It burned about, I wanted to say a tenth of a mile, and now it's out. So really cool to be able to reach out like that and have somebody have my back. So thanks to all of you that tried to find out. I got a lot of texts, a lot of phone calls from all of you. But it took a retired fireman to know who to call. So thank you very much, everybody, and thanks again, Craig. Appreciate you. That's why we call you Fireweed, right? But sleeping here at mile 2002.3, we hiked a solid 18.6 mile day, and then we're off trail about 4/10 of a mile. So it was a 19 mile day. And that's not bad considering we didn't get out of Sisters until 8:30, 9 o'clock when we hit the trail, and then we just had a lot of lava, and then we spent a good hour and a half, 2 hours at the Big Lake Youth Ranch, youth camp. So. We're doing well. We're right on schedule. We're from where we wanted to be, and we got a great camp spot at this lake. You guys will like the pictures that are soon to follow on this disc. Got some killer sunset photos of this lake. But everything is well. We're doing well. We're doing good. Health is good. Going to bed though. I was in bed and I forgot to make this ending video. This ending video isn't just about me talking. It's about pointing out the mileage so Allison knows what ending mileage to put on the video. So it's 2002.3. Hope this finds everybody out there healthy, happy, and well. I'm doing awesome. I hit the big 2,000 mile mark today. I can't even describe how cool that feels. I'm so proud of myself that I was able to hike 2,000 miles. Yet I'm humbled just thinking about it's just a lot of emotion. I don't even know how to describe it. But I've hiked 2,000 miles of this trail. I got about 650 left, so it'll be awesome. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Fish tank out.
Pick up the dice, give it a roll. You never really know which way to go. Feel it inside, feel the spark. Lift you up when you're falling apart. We think we know it all. We stand 10 feet small, with our head under ground. I think I've seen it all, that I've come so far, but it just got me high till I broke down. Does somebody know of a place where your heart doesn't sink like a stone? When you're naked and broken, nowhere to go. Does somebody know? Does somebody know of a place where the green isn't covered by snow? Every time that your eyes speak, it's time to let go. Does somebody know? What you are, like what you feel. Don't let the colors fade when it's hard to deal. So pick up the dice, give it a roll. Get yourself up when you're left out alone. We think we know it all. We stand 10 feet small, with our head under ground. I think I've seen it all, that I've come so far, but it just got me high till I broke down. Does somebody know of a place where your heart doesn't sink like a stone? When you're naked and broken, nowhere to go. Does somebody know? Does somebody know of a place where the green isn't covered by snow? Every time that your eyes speak, it's time to let go. Does somebody know?